Okay. I'm here.
Good. All right.
Good. Thanks.
Put your pants back on, Mitch.
But I don't wanna.
I have arrived.
I'm still looking for news.
Looking for nudes.
What kind of second?
That too.
What kind of podcast do you think this is?
Welcome to Winging It, the show.
Hello, welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name is Hayden, and with me I have my sidekick, Mitch,
Hey.
and my sidekick, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Just a bunch of regular guys doing a regular podcast.
It means I'm Robin and he's Ace.
The dog.
I'm the dog.
The dog should have a sidekick, like a gerbil. That would be Tom.
There is a cow.
Is there a cow? There's a bat cow?
Yeah, it's Damien's. He adopted it because it was going to get killed.
What?
All right, I'll be Bat Cow.
Did somebody get hit in the head while they were writing that? Is it like a last minute kind of?
I mean, he doesn't do anything.
We need 2 more pages of this comic book.
Doesn't do
He
anything.
adopts
He just
a pet.
stays in the back.
Looks at his glass of chocolate milk. Cow.
So is he a vegan or something?
No.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know if I could eat steak and have a pet cow.
No, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Well, you know what? I'm going to pull up my notes while Mitch does the social media plug.
Well, we have entertainthispodcast.com, which will take you to Entertain This Facebook group and page, which is Entertain This ! Or Entertain This ! Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also have our Twitter, which is @this.entertain, and we have our Twitch and YouTube and TikTok, all at Entertain This!
Blah, blah, blah. Exclamation point. That's
Exclamation
important.
point, everything.
All right, I want to watch a stupid show. There was 22 episodes of this show, and they're all an hour long. I watched 2.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's some dedication.
I made it through. Really, I did trivia through the second episode, so I paid attention for 1 episode.
What was this show?
It was called Highlander the Raven. Okay?
Is this a live action?
This is a live-action TV show spin-off of the Highlander TV show that everybody has heard of. Did you know there was a Highlander TV show?
No.
Me neither. Did you know there was a spin-off of that said TV show?
Me neither.
And you know what? The quality of this show definitely tells. All right? It was awful. You guys have been killing me with these punishments. They've been just brutal, every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
This came out in 1998, and it looks like somebody was beat in the head with a 90s trapper keeper and then just
Kept going.
Just, yes, it was just the most 90s over the top everything. Ugh. The clothes, the stupid. At one point, somebody's like, you know, oh, what's that? A computer? You know, how do I work that doohickey? I'm not some nerd, you know. And the guy's like, just give me the information, you know. He's like,
Typing.
But he says, yeah, here, type this in. He's like, the nerd's like, you know, what year do you think this is? And he speaks into a microphone, and it like computes into Alta Vista. Like. So that's the tell that this is like super advanced science fiction, but
Their high-speed communication is just AOL Messenger.
yeah, because it's, you know, that's lazy script writing. It's just like, well, we don't want to just show somebody type on a keyboard. Let's have them talk into the computer.
Hey, I gotta
Anyways,
send this message. Don't use the phone.
so Highlander the Raven is about
A raven?
some girl. She's 1,000 years old.
Okay.
Her name is Amanda. Because people 1,000 years old were called Amanda, and
It's a long-standing tradition of names.
she's a cat burglar, and she steals stuff to fence. She gets caught by the cops by sexy man Nick Wolf. That's his name.
Nick Wolf.
The most like romance novel like
Guy.
gas station. Yeah, he looks like a dude on the cover of a romance novel too.
I'm just saying, if you're 1,000 years old, do you still are that poor to where you have to steal to fence stuff? If you're 1,000 years old, you've got stuff that you could just like, oh yeah, here's a coin that I had back in the Middle Ages. It's worth like $500.
I think they try to portray her character as somebody who does it for the thrill, not so much as the I want money, but whatever.
Money's nice.
So anyways, the cops are on to her. Sexy man Nick Wolf is chasing after Amanda. Nick Wolf is played by Paul Johnson, and the girl is played by Elizabeth Grayson. she was a Miss America winner in like 92.
Huh.
So they thought she'd be a great actress.
Yeah, just eye candy.
Was she a good actress?
Compared to everybody else, okay. So, long story short, like she has to convince the cop that she was framed for somebody's murder, and she rescues him from him being assassinated. I don't know. And she gets shot. He's like, I saw you dead. And she's like, oh, I was wearing a bulletproof vest. But then she has to convince him eventually that she's immortal. So she shoots herself.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like driving. That's a great time to off yourself with somebody else is driving. But
I'll tell you I'm immortal. No, you're not.
Yeah.
What
the worst part about the show, okay, besides the story, but the worst part about the show is the stupid camera work. Okay? They frame jack everything. It's like a Bollywood movie. Okay? Like every time something intense happens, it slows down and like they have sound effects to make it sound like it's slowing down. Yeah. And everybody's just like, no, don't do it. And then they cut away before something happens, so you don't really understand what's going on anyways. And then it's commercial break, and they come back and they got to recap what just happened.
It's like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Half
is.
the show's a recap.
Exactly. And it's just over the top, terrible acting. None of the law enforcement jargon makes any sense. And the stupid plot of whatever she's doing for whatever reason is dumb. It was dumb. Could you believe that the original Highlander show lasted for 6 seasons?
Did it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That'd be a tough watch if it's anything like this.
Maybe we'll find out.
It's a very this makes CW. I actually watched an episode of Supernatural after this, and I was like very appreciative
Of the quality.
I was like, because I used to give Supernatural crap in the past for this
Being a
is dumb.
CW
yeah,
show.
It's stupid, it's low budget, and then after watching stuff like this, I'm like, look at that well-timed dialogue. Look at those perfectly synergized camera shots. Everything's all in the middle. There's no some random Dutch tilt for no reason. No slow motion.
You've just gotten spoiled by all the big budgets that they have for all the streaming shows and TVs. And
Yeah.
gotta appreciate the cable TV.
I'd give this show Highlander the Raven. I don't know. She's a Raven for some reason because of an Inuit prophecy. I don't know.
Okay.
She's some white girl. I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, and she knows Navajo for some reason.
Doesn't everybody?
I give it a 3 because I think in the 90s.
This is probably the coolest stuff ever.
No, I think middle-aged single women who read a lot of romance novels, like those dollar store romance books, this was the perfect show for them because it's exactly that. It's just a stupid, impromptu romance that makes no sense. And there's a slap in the face bit of Supernatural that comes out of there. So because you forget, oh yeah, she's immortal, and then she gets in a sword fight out of nowhere with some guy for like the movie Highlander, and she cuts his head off. And when it's called the quickening, where you absorb their Highlanderness. She does this weird dance, as the lightning bolts are going into her. And they did that for 5 minutes. I was like, okay.
We got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we move on?
Please stop. This is still going.
I can't tell if she's enjoying that or not, so. 3 out of 10. I'm sure there was something of a market. If it had better everything, it probably would have done better, but,
I don't think this show is really competing well with, what the Young Hercules show.
Yeah.
Xena Warrior Princess.
Yes, that's perfect kind of genre, for
just not as good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good tie in there. So there you go. 3 out of 10. Punishment done. Not doing it. No more punishments. Done. Done mine for the year.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm done.
We still got a couple more months.
No.
I mean, we got the trivia special later.
Oh yeah, is that what we're doing? All right, moving on. Who had movies?
I did.
What did you do?
What you mumble? I watched The Kingsman.
I watched that too, actually.
It wasn't bad.
I liked it better than the original two.
I don't want to spoil a lot of it because this is a new movie.
It's a prequel.
Well, it's shut up. It was supposed to come out in 2019.
Was it? Yeah, I remember them announcing it forever ago.
But COVID. Rona. So it ended up coming out December 26th of 2021, and then it just hit HBO.
Yeah.
$100 million budget.
Wow.
Box office, 125.2
That's box office, so who knows what it made
in streaming, or what it's currently making in streaming.
I'm sure it did all right.
I want to say, what's his face? Rice Ewans or whatever.
What?
The actor guy who played Rasputin.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he was...
he played Dr. Connors in
the Lizard Man.
The Lizard Man. Yeah. He was the smoking European kicker from The Replacements that I remember fondly.
Yeah.
He did a great job. He did so. I was so off-put by him, I almost didn't want to watch it.
He's a very creepy Rasputin.
He did it very, very well.
And then, like, the accent and everything. I was kind of concerned that everybody was just going to have a British accent. But I think that they nailed all, it was almost corny.
It was like a Bond movie.
Yeah.
With, Spectre and all that stuff.
Yeah. But it was good. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. Rasputin was good. The pacing was very strange for the movie.
It was like, all right, pick it up. Oh, all right, yeah, stuff's happening. Slow.
Yeah.
Well, slow.
It starts out like a Kingsman movie where it's just stupid. Well, it's a little bit of exposition. So they're building up to what's going to happen to the story. And then it's a little bit of a weird assassin antics and stuff like that. And then a war scene out of nowhere.
It's just like, bam, there it is.
Which was a pretty good war scene.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that. And then after that scene, the whole where you think the story's going kind of derails. And I thought it was a pretty good job how they pulled the wool over your eyes with all that.
They played with history.
Oh, yeah.
Significantly.
Oh, yeah. Did you say for the after credits?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I was like, we're making stuff up now, huh?
Sure we are.
Why not?
It's almost like
Aliens.
sacrilegious.
It almost was. I was like, no way. I was like, well, I guess we know what the next one's going to be. But I'm heavily confident.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I wasn't a huge fan of the first two, especially the second one. The second one was really dumb in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't like the second one. The first one was all right. This one, I think, was better.
Yeah,
but I think the pacing is kind of what's holding it back.
I don't know. I kind of like a slow burn of a movie or a show like The Expanse.
Yeah, you enjoy the slow burn. I want to be entertained for an hour and a half and be done with it.
I've only got so much time. I need to be entertained quick.
My attention span. This big.
No, I just don't have time to wait for the show to get to the exciting part.
Exactly.
Skip it.
Skip it. Get back.
Yet he likes slow burn TV or movies. Yet in a game he's like, skip the story, hit the button, skip it, come on.
Because 9 times out of 10 the plot to a video game is BS and everybody knows it. What did you rate that movie, Tom?
I'd give it a 7.5.
Okay, I get it higher than that, but yeah.
There is talk of a sequel. With the same people.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Was it Ralph Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes.
No, Ralph Fiennes.
Is it Ray Fiennes or Ralph Fiennes?
Ralph.
Because
I'm looking at it. It's Ralph.
It's one of those Ukrainian names, but it's spelled different.
It's not the one who's the explorer.
Okay.
That's who you're thinking of.
All right. Well, anyways, I thought he was awesome in it. Yeah, he was definitely. It's hard to see him as a good guy.
Yeah, I keep waiting for him to be bad.
Yeah, like do the Harry Potter laugh or something like that.
This is the dude that played Eamon Goth in Schindler's List. And the freaking leg seed, and I was just like, I don't want to watch this.
Dude, that was
I don't want to watch this.
That part was strange, I was like, ugh. But yeah, yeah, he was great in it. So
I think they were all pretty good in it.
The big mystery, quote unquote, at the end, I saw that coming a mile away.
Oh yeah, so. I was like, it's got yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When it happened, I was like, yup, I called it 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
but it wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, there's a lot of the plot I'd like to talk about, but I don't want to spoil it because it is brand new.
Yeah. Maybe one day I don't know if the listeners request it. If you request it, we will come.
Onto my news.
Tom has news.
I do. I have 2 bits of news.
There's a movie coming out.
There is.
TV shows.
We already brought it up, but they've added some more actors who've been listed. Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer movie, where originally we didn't really know if Cillian Murphy was going to play.
All right.
Oppenheimer.
Is it Cillian Murphy or is it Killian Murphy? Because I've heard different pronunciations of his name too.
Cillian Murphy.
Murphy.
That fellow, the Peaky Blinder. He is going to be playing Oppenheimer, but they've also added Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Rami Malek, Dane DeHaan, and Alden Ehrenreich.
Is that Han Solo?
Might be.
I think that's Han Solo.
I don't know. But they've been added to the upcoming movie.
I think this is going to be an awesome movie. I think that, first off, Nolan's not done nonfiction.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like, I think he would really understand the gravitas of, portraying people who are essentially creating the end of the world.
Yeah.
So
they pretty much were dancing with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, if we get this wrong,
yeah,
it's going to be bad, but no one's going to know.
So I'd be really interested to see how, he would depict all that. I think that's Dunkirk. He did do Dunkirk. That's nonfiction.
Yeah, Dunkirk wasn't that good, though.
It was okay. I should have been rated R. Shouldn't have been PG-13.
It was PG-13?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really hard to do a war movie PG-13.
It really is.
So,
but
all the death and stuff.
Yeah, all those people dying, all the explosions, all the blood. It's a mess out there. Tom Brady is making a movie.
Okay. Is it about himself and the football?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
It's like
Tom Brady does soccer.
In his first post-retirement move, Brady's making a blitz into Hollywood and will produce and, yes, appear in a football-themed road trip movie called 80 for Brady.
That sounds dumb.
It is dumb. It does. It is dumb.
I bet you'll star Rob Gronkowski.
Hollywood icons Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, and Sally Field will star in the project as well. I don't know what this movie's about. I really don't. All I know is I saw Tom Brady was going to make a movie, and I was like, why?
I don't know. You know, everybody, when the Foo Fighters, and their movie's coming out next week.
Yeah, they're making a horror movie.
A horror comedy movie.
A horror.
And like when I heard about that a year ago, I was like, what? You know, I mean, I got Pick of Destiny was pretty funny and stuff like that. But can what's his name actually pull off a movie? Dave Grohl. Yeah. And I saw a trailer for it, and I was like, okay, it looks pretty fun.
All right, I might watch it. You have piqued my interest, sir.
So, you know.
And apparently Tom Holland has retired from acting, briefly.
He's briefly retired from acting?
He's briefly retired.
At age, what, 21, 22?
He's like 24.
Yeah, he's just like, all right.
I've made almost $1 billion. Why not?
But he's signed for other Spider-Man movies. He might be taking like a year or two hiatus.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Everybody's like, he's retiring. He's just like, no, I'm just taking some time to myself.
It's funny if
he's like, I've been in movies since 2016 every 5 seconds.
Yeah, it'd be funny if he like disappears for 2 or 3 years and he comes back and he's like an old man, fat. So
doesn't have the boyish charm anymore. He looks more like Robert Downey Jr.
He looks like the Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse that's like beat up and
fat.
Yeah, eats pizza with his gloves and stuff like that. Spider-Man gloves. So, all right. Well, Mitch.
I
watched a TV show.
What TV?
I watched The Expanse.
We only we recorded on Sunday. Today is what, Wednesday? So we all have lives.
This was
we worked. Well, I worked Monday, Tuesday. So.
If it seems like we weren't that prepared compared to our normal amount of preparedness, I'm sure it shows.
Hey, I watched Top Gear America.
Why?
The newest one with Dak Shepard, Rob Corddry, and a British guy named Jethro.
Is it the
best? He shouldn't be on that show. It's American Top.
Is it the best show ever?
It's not bad. It's better than the old the Top Gear America or whatever.
Oh, the other one.
One with
Top Gear USA or whatever.
With Friends.
Yeah.
No, he's on the British one.
Oh yeah. That was
Matt LeBlanc.
Somebody's clicking here. Get your phone off the cord, Mitch.
I'm sorry. But yeah, it's not bad because Dak Shepard's pretty funny doing the stuff, and then Rob Corddry is the comedic relief. So with the two of them,
is there a picture of that guy?
Yeah,
I don't remember who he is.
Dak Shepard?
No, I know who Dak Shepard is.
The top 3.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's the comedian.
Oh, yeah, the dude from the
Harold and Kumar
Ballers show.
Yeah, he's been in all sorts of stuff.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah,
I remember from Harold.
Did you eat pineapples?
I remember him from Harold and Kumar where he's like falling out of the plane, shooting at him. He doesn't have a parachute. Just chases after him with a gun.
But for the show, I mean, all of it pretty much revolves around mostly American cars, except for every now and then they'll bring in like the McLaren or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they have an episode where it's supposed to be like the top of the line SUVs, like the most expensive ones, like by Lamborghini and was it Bentley and stuff? Can their off-road SUVs actually keep up with modern day, or like the Ford Explorer?
Mm-hmm.
And no, they couldn't. they do a.
I mean, that's not really like rocket science.
Well, they're supposed to be top of the line off-road.
Yeah.
And they couldn't go through the snow. Like, they started to go down this hill, and like the first two, Dax and Jethro, one had a Lamborghini, one had a Porsche SUV. Both of them got stuck on the sides. Well, then Corduroy had the Bentley. They said go, and he went about 3 feet and it got stuck. They had to push it to get it to go down the hill. So then they had bought $1,000 Ford Explorer.
$1,000?
Yeah. It was a $1,000 for a used Ford Explorer that they bought. And they were flying around the course. They hit, all three of them were in there together wearing a helmet. They hit like this pile of logs that they had made to be like a jump, and they went airborne. And then when they hit, the front bumper went up. The
bed.
Yeah, like the seal around the windows just burst off.
Oh, man.
But it was awesome.
Gave him concussion.
Pretty much. Like halfway through the series, they get up. They start out. They get out of their cars, and Dax Shepard's wearing a sling. He's like, "Yeah, I wrecked," because he was talking about how he does some kind of other racing, like on the side or whatever, just for fun. But he had wrecked his whatever, not NASCAR or Indy, but it's something along those lines. And he had wrecked his car and tore up his shoulder. So he was wearing a sling, and he was still outrunning the comedian guy Corduroy.
Yeah.
So.
Dax Shepard's kind of funny.
Yeah. He just introduces himself as Kristen Bell's
Yeah.
wife or husband.
Yeah, he was doing an interview. He was like, I got invited to a party, and then they said +1 or something like that. And he was super excited to go because it was his name on the invitation.
Mm-hmm.
But they really knew that he would bring his wife, and she was like the center of attention. He was just like in the back sulking. Just like
The best Dax Shepard in a movie moment I think ever is Without a Paddle. Like, all this stuff goes on, and he's just standing there. He just goes, "Hey, look, a beer!" And he just pulls one out of the river, just cracks it. He's like, "All right." That's it.
I like Idiocracy, where he's a lawyer. And he just yells stupid stuff the
I
entire
forgot
time.
he was in that movie. I forget he's in stuff.
One other really good part of the show, they're doing like the trucks, like the Ford and Chevy and all that. And, well, they decide they want to play tug of war. Well, they both start out with the Jethro and Dax start out, and they tie their trucks together, and they take all the slack out of it. They both gun it, and nobody goes. They're actually catching the grass on fire from spinning in place. Well, then they had the brilliant idea to back up. That way they get a running start. And when they do, it just about yanks the bumper off because he took off a little early. So it yanks it, and you just see the truck like the back end just jerk down. He's like, "I won. You moved." And then Corduroy's like, "Yeah, the producers said that we can't do this anymore, so I win. My truck's in one piece."
The producers.
That sounds like something Hayden would do.
But it was a good show.
I won.
They go around like a lot of the sports cars, like Mustangs and Chargers and all that. But it was a fun show to watch. It's just started last year on I guess it's Motor Trend.
Yeah.
I got the 7-day trial to try it out, and I watched all of this.
Do they all of the Top Gear variants out there? Do they acknowledge each other's existence at any point?
Not that I know.
I wonder
Top Gear UK would, the original one, they would.
They'd
make fun of the other ones.
Good.
And they'd invite them onto the show to do challenges against them.
Yeah.
I mean, they'd cheat the whole time.
Yeah. They should do that. They should do a more modern version.
I don't think anyone's actually beaten Top Gear UK, but that might be by design.
Yeah, of course.
And mostly because they cheat.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you would rank this as far as numbers, but I would just say this is probably the second best Top Gear show.
I mean, I was definitely going to put it ahead of Top Gear South Korea or Top Gear Germany.
Well, you had the old Top Gear America.
This is
US.
automobile.
It's perfect.
They're not as good as the original, but they're still pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to top Jeremy, James, and Richard, even though they don't work for Top Gear anymore.
Yeah, it's true. All right. I forgot about that. So they can't do a whole,
I mean,
Yeah.
I think it all falls under the BBC just because of the Top Gear name. So I'm pretty sure they would never have them come on.
There's one guy who owns the name Top Gear, and that's probably the guy that Jeremy hates the most.
Or
Well,
hates Jeremy the most.
Probably.
Just when they're on Grand Tour, they go, yeah, we had this idea another time, didn't we? And then they start doing whatever crazy scheme they're going to do.
One episode.
We've done this before, haven't we?
Yeah.
They're like, nah. But I'll go ahead and move on to my news.
Oh, you
which
found
is-
some?
Yeah. Stranger Things is going to have a 2-part to their
Netflix
season.
is doing that a lot. They
Well-
did that with Ozark too.
Well, they said that for the Stranger Things, it's a season is going to be like twice as long as it normally was because they've been gone for so long, and then it's going to be split into 2 parts.
I don't believe that. Because that just sounds like a way that
Lazy.
they can sort of get it out in a reasonable time,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but not like kill themselves. trying
Here's
to-
5 episodes. It's
Yeah.
a whole season.
Yeah.
Part 2 comes later.
And well, since I didn't really have a whole lot of time, my second bit of news
Uh-huh.
is the Wendy Williams show is ending and Sherry Shepherd's going to take over for daytime TV.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know,
Who are these people?
I don't know. They're these people.
It's stuff we don't watch.
Wendy, yeah, it's stuff we don't watch.
Who-
I don't know. She's having some kind of, I don't know. She's like sick or something. So the other lady's taking it.
Maybe
You just-
consult your wives. They might know. They might know
It was
what
the
this
top
means.
TV news story when I was trying to look up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's my news.
I think never mind. I was going to make a work reference, but that would be too telling. Anyways, moving on. Video games.
Games.
All right, so I had a hard time, obviously, in the past 3 days trying to find a video game to play. So instead,
I played solitaire on my phone.
no, instead I have an idea. I did a little bit of research in Horizon Zero Dawn, the Forsaken Twilight Saga Part 4, whatever, the new one that came out. And I heard that it did okay. And there's a lot of, like, I don't want to say contradicting reviews, but a lot of people are having a hard time understanding why it didn't do as well as they were hoping it would do. And I think I can verbalize why. And I'm going to do it with a question for you guys.
Okay.
Do you think that open world adventure RPGs are as good as they're going to get?
No.
You think they're going to be better?
I think it's at one point in probably not our lifetimes, they'll be better.
What's your favorite open world adventure RPG, Tom?
Skyrim.
Exactly. How long ago did that game come out?
11 years ago.
So, I mean,
There's
and
only so
I'm
much
saying
you
it
can
because
change and
Elder
do.
Scrolls 6 hasn't come out yet, and everyone's been better.
everyone. Let me put it this way. There's Mitch, what do you think? I forgot to ask you. What do you think? Do you think that we still have room to grow, or do you think that we kind of hit our ceiling here with adventure?
I mean, there's only so far you can go with it. Open world. It's just go out, explore, and customize your character.
Because we've all played games where you're doing either a walking simulator, where you're just meandering, like Red Dead Redemption, beautiful game. But sometimes you're just wandering.
Yeah.
You're just wandering forever.
Trying to figure out what your objective actually is.
Yeah, and you're like, why is that buffalo white? Whatever. I'm going to be dealing with this for the next 3 hours,
Yeah.
And then you have other games like Cyberpunk, for instance. Sometimes there's so much stuff going on in Cyberpunk, you don't know what the hell's going on. Like,
What to do? What quest should I do?
I have the same
Where
problem.
am I?
I had the same problem in both games. I don't know what the actual mission is.
yeah, sometimes like I'll do a mission, and in order to turn it in, I'll look down at the ground to run back so I don't get distracted by what's going on. Because I feel like there's a sense of what do they call it? FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
Where if you see something going on and you ignore it to go do what you're currently tasked with, would that situation over there been better, reap more benefits, worth the time? Who knows? Like for instance, Assassin's Creed, that's probably the worst game in my opinion that's got that.
They've gone off the rails. I think because of certain open world games and franchises that have come out, everyone else was like, we got to get on the bandwagon. We got to have more open world, more stuff, more this.
Bigger.
And it's like,
you know what? They have an underground cave system. That's also just as big. Ah.
I mean, that's like why Skyrim, I think it still has such a replay value is it's not that big of a map.
Well,
You can you can walk from one city to another city in about 2 minutes in the game.
it's a very tangible map.
It's very tangible. It's very easy to navigate it.
You know
There's
what
parts
city
where
you're
you
in.
can get lost in.
And for instance, Breath of the Wild, that's a very good example. Is like each city feels standalone and individual. Okay, and the map is very easy to navigate. And yes, there's thousands of things to do in that game, but one thing that I didn't think that I would like as much as I do about Breath of the Wild is nothing feels really important in that game. You know,
Even the main quest. It's like,
honestly. So like, you see cool stuff and you explore and you get interested in things, but somebody doesn't come screaming at you like their house is on fire, holding their baby like every 5 minutes. In some games.
adventurer.
Yes, yeah.
I need your aid.
And I'm just like, please, can I just go explore these woods or something like that? So
I feel like Skyrim had a little bit.
Saw that.
Yeah.
pop out.
I gotta kill this guy.
It's like you didn't see him shoot me 6 times before I shot him. All right.
So I think that there's a fine balance between walking simulator and then just, exhaustion of stuff to do. And I there are some games that really nail that fine line. But I even if they nail it, I think the attrition rate of, that experience dwindles with every game that comes out until they can find some way to reinvent the wheel and make an experience feel genuinely new. A sequel is just going to feel like a giant DLC. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now who knows? Breath of the Wild sequel looks really amazing. Breath of the Wild itself was a very vertical or horizontal game. You don't really go up and down. This sequel seems like it has like a flying mechanic to it, so that might be interesting.
Well, and I haven't played it, but supposedly Dying Light is a really good sequel. It's it's still open world RPG. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I've heard good and I've heard bad. I've heard that it's very buggy, and I've heard that it's that it also suffers from like there's too much to do.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know. And it sounds really nitpicky to be like there's too much to do, but like Destiny, for instance. Okay, sometimes in previous DLCs, and I haven't played enough of this current one to really make a note of it, but in previous DLCs, there's so much crap to do, and it's so hard to do certain stuff that it's just you have to dedicate a whole day to it, like a raid or something like that.
We've been playing since I played from 10 o'clock to 1:30, and we beat chapter 1 and 2 on Legendary.
Really, you had a team of people to do it?
It was me, my cousin, and one of his friends.
And it took you that.
You replaced this?
Well, during the day.
Betrayal.
He has in their podcast too.
I'm level 1467 now.
Wow, you passed me. So you beat 2 chapters. Is the second chapter really hard?
Yeah.
I'm going to need help for that one then.
We spent a long time.
All right.
We probably spent an hour just on that last part of that chapter.
To backtrack ever so slightly, though, to your open world thing,
Yeah.
I think the next phase of open world, where it's literally just the wheel has now been reinvented, here we go, is when it hits VR. And like when VR becomes like something like Xbox.
Yeah, PlayStation put out a new VR headset, and it's got a gizmo in it. It shoots a laser beam. I don't know what it does. It does
gives you
something,
LASIK.
It does something to your pupil. Okay, so it knows how to measure the distance from your eyeball to the lens that you're visualizing your virtual reality.
Sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah,
I had 20/20 vision till I played this for 13 hours a day for 4 months.
I've never put a VR headset on my head before. I've never tried it. I'm interested.
I have.
But even to this day, I'm like, if I get a concussion or like a tumor or something from this stuff, that would be my luck. So,
like I've done like the PlayStation one because Converse had it with the headset you put on, and it's like the lightsaber thing, and everything's coming at you.
Yeah.
You could look around like it shifts. I mean, it's cool. It's like a novelty.
Yeah.
But I mean, eventually, it's going to become like what's that movie? Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure.
Or that episode of Black Mirror.
Well, the problem, the thing about the what do they call them, peripherals for video games is that you could come up with the greatest idea for a new peripheral. You could have like the haptic suit where you feel every little bit of stimulus that happens in the game, but a gaming company will buy that IP from you, because you're a $100,000 Nair engineer and you create this thing and they pay you $10 million. Yeah, you'd sell that thing, and then nobody ever makes it because they don't want anybody else to have that on the market, so they just hold on to it.
They're just like, this is ours.
Yeah, and then it's like honestly, it's a lot like car companies and buying, upcoming technologies and just never using them. So, I don't know. The future of video games is pretty stale, I think, to be honest with you. Like, Square Enix has been striking out. They're
Once they come out with Call of Duty Open World, I'm done.
you retire from life.
I retire from COD.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm just gonna be like, all right, put my headset down. It's like I'm gonna play something different. Fine. I'm just gonna go play Skyrim. It's 28 years old, but damn it, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Well, like for instance, in the '80s, Hollywood had a really terrible resurgence of just like reinventing the same movie over and over and over again. Like
slasher movies,
your action hero movies that are all the same. I mean, they're classics today. That some of them stick out, but there's some pretty
rough ones,
some pretty turds out there too. I think that this is our '80s of video games right now. We are in that moment where it's just like nobody can figure out how to break this threshold.
What's the next thing?
We need a Steven Spielberg of video games. Who's it gonna be? I don't know.
I don't know.
So, all right. That's my news and reviews, except for one thing. There's speaking of crappy, trendy video games, Street Fighter 6 just released their little snippet trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Ryu? His body is like 8 feet wide, and his head is so tiny. Let me see if I can find a picture. And Mitch, you should post this on social media.
Well, I know also the...
it looks like, Bruce Banner in the Hulkbuster suit?
Yes, he looks like the Hulk. He does look like the Hulk.
The Call of Duty is going to skip this year.
Yeah,
as
I
far
heard.
as having a release.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, look at how massive this guy is.
That just looks...
Yeah.
He looks like Hercules from God of War.
Yeah, he's just ginormous.
Send that to me. I'll post it.
Okay, I'll just send you the link. But
Scaling.
it's just
Not to scale.
I don't know. And apparently their little logo for Street Fighter 6 got copyright infringement because they're using somebody's font.
Yeah. Well, they use the exact same thing. It's like the same little diamond around the letters and everything.
Yeah, I was laughing at that. So, all right. Yeah, video games suck. Anyways, moving on. Trivia. I need a pen.
Trivia.
That's Tom.
That's obviously Mitch.
Dang.
Cowabunga
Mitch.
intensifies.
All right. Expanse Season 2.
Dude.
Combined, me and Tom still didn't finish the entire season.
Maybe you'll figure some stuff out, but here we go. I started from the first episode and I worked my way towards the end.
Crap.
Question 1. What do the crew of the Rocinante eat at the end of the...
Lasagna?
You got it, Tom.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, it pays if you stay awake, Mitch.
I saw that.
2. Who does Holden feel he needs to talk to before he pursues his feelings with Naomi? Mitch.
Amos.
You got it, Mitch. Damn it. 3. What does Fred Johnson do to gain the respect of the Belters so he can recruit them?
Does he join them in the fight when they go after the satellite station thing where the stealth ship is?
Okay, what specifically does he do to get the Belters' respect?
I don't remember.
He throws that guy through the airlock.
You got it, Tom.
Okay.
All right, number 4. Admiral Souther tells Avasarala that Fred Johnson deserted the UN for what reason?
Treason?
No, desertion. But why? Why did he desert?
Because he punched his CO.
No, that was Holden.
I know. I just figured maybe they had a theme going.
Yeah,
Insubordination. I don't remember.
I actually talked about this in the last time we did trivia.
You stole something.
No.
He gave something.
Okay, the answer is the UN manipulated him into attacking innocent Belters. The Anderson Station incident.
Oh, I didn't know that was him. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Number 5. What are the boarding pods the Belters used for the attack squad on the spin station? What are they?
Just like cargo holds, like the shipping containers.
Yes, you got it, Mitch.
Are they something like that? Just like Connexes?
Yeah, because they're like, here, where's the door? When we blow this up, that's the door.
One of them's literally from FedEx. So, number 6. Miller's friend on the boarding party survives being shot.
The jelly rounds.
Yes, you got it, Tom.
Yep. I knew you were right, but I was like, what was the rest of the question?
Yeah, it was for riot control.
Yeah.
Why does Miller shoot Dresden?
Because he doesn't want anybody to have that information, right?
Yes. There's more of a phrasing that Miller says that kind of like hits a little bit more to home. If Tom can get it, I'll give it to him. If you got it, Mitch. If he doesn't.
I mean, I don't remember the phrase. I remember the scene. I just can't remember what he says when I ask him about it.
Miller says he was making too much sense. All right, that's why he shot him, because he was afraid that that guy would sway
everybody else.
Yeah. So. All right, it is tied 3-3.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
Exactly. Go ahead, Tom. What's the answer?
Sorry. My head slipped.
Why were the prisoners from the the spin station so weird?
Like the guys who were hooked up with the things?
Yep.
It's because they were exposed to something that pretty much like removed like all their like humanity pretty much. Like they only cared about their own self-preservation and literally about nothing else. They had like no remorse.
Yes. They were given like Corso, that one scientist that gets stolen away.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a permanent surgery in his brain that inhibits empathy. So
Okay.
I'll give it to you, Tom. What is Miller's plan for the Nauvoo?
He hit a button.
All right, go ahead, Tom.
To launch the Nauvoo at Arso.
Arrows.
Yeah, to crash it into it.
Yeah, to ram it into and arrows careening into the sun.
Yeah.
10. Where did the crew of the Rossi hide their sample of the protomolecule?
In a meteor field with a, I don't know. I just remember Naomi was hiding it from the OPA. It was like a satellite station.
You're closer with meteor field. It was an abandoned asteroid, but I'll give it to you, Mitch. All right. Why didn't the Nauvoo hit arrows?
Because arrows changed direction.
Yeah. It defied
Towards
physics.
where?
Is that a question?
No.
Damn.
Towards Earth.
What's Avasarala's hesitation against the UN for launching a missile strike against Eros before it collides with Earth? Before Eros collides with Earth, the UN wants to launch a missile strike. Why is Avasarala advised against that?
Because Mars might think it's a first strike.
You got it, Tom.
Yes.
Preemptive strike on Mars. When Eros disappears from radar as the missiles approach, what is the UN hesitant to do?
Launch nukes.
No, they've
No,
already
they
done
already
it.
did. Evacuate the planet?
No.
Trust, what's his face?
Fred Johnson.
Fred Johnson.
Yes, Tom.
Because they give him the guidance system.
That's it. You got it. Yep. So, all right. 13. When Eros disappears, disappears. Oh, yeah, that's the one. What planet does Eros crash into?
Venus.
You got it, Mitch. The Epstein drive was created by Solomon Epstein. What happened to him?
He died.
He did.
He hung himself.
How did he die, though?
Excessive G-force.
Yeah, close enough. That was actually really interesting.
And now we're at the part where I stopped watching.
Yeah, I didn't see that part. So.
All right, let's see how this goes. All right, how many nukes did Fred Johnson keep from the UN after they transferred? Mitch.
14.
No.
30.
Yes, Tom.
I don't know why I thought 14. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I'm just guessing the number, I guess.
Bobby Draper, the Martian who was on the ground during the Ganymede incident, is being questioned about her experience with an assailant. What is a fragment of her statement that people find hard to believe? Going once, going twice. The assailant wasn't wearing a spacesuit. Yep, and outer space or exposure. Who kidnaps Prax's daughter?
Who's Praxis?
Jules Mao?
No.
Oh.
He orchestrates it, but he doesn't
Okay.
personally.
Fred Johnson.
He doesn't personally kidnap. Now, her pediatrician, Prax's daughter's pediatrician, Dr. Strickland.
I did read that, too. Okay. He paid him to do it, right? Yeah.
Number 19. When the truth about Bobby's testimony comes out, who is the only one that believes her?
Who's Bobby?
Bobby Draper, the one that Martian that made the
People from Earth.
specifically.
Ava Zavala.
Yep, you got it, Tom.
I don't even know who that is.
I was like, just
Ava Sarala, she's been around. She's the
one woman who's like in charge of just everything.
yeah,
Oh, the
And just decides what's going to happen.
Okay,
pretty much.
Even though she's not really in charge, but kind of is.
She just intimidates people and do whatever she wants. So, yeah, it's kind of her thing. All right, Alex and Amos nearly die when dealing with. Correction. Holden and Amos nearly die when dealing with what in the cargo hold of the Rocinante?
The protomolecule?
More specifically,
A person infected with the protomolecule?
a human protomolecule hybrid. Yes.
I don't
All right.
know.
For the bonus question, for 1,000 points, which MythBuster guest starred as an extra?
Jamie.
No.
Adam Savage.
You got it, Tom.
I mean, I didn't know. I just had to take a guess.
That would have been fair if you got that. I'd have been so mad.
I had to just take a guess. I just knew I had to be ahead of him.
I won.
Good job, fellas.
I won a thing.
Good job, fellas. Your season 2 of the Expanse cram session.
I paid enough attention.
You did
I wrote down notes, but I wasn't able to get enough.
just enough to get by.
All right, what do I got to watch? Or
Or
play or whatever.
We flew through that. It's only 46 minutes. I gotta slow down. I should have come up with 30 questions or something.
Because we got to the point where both of us were like,
Yeah, once you're lucky I waited it towards the beginning of the season because like once I hit 16, that's when you guys stopped.
So I tried to write down stuff that I thought you would ask questions for. Like, what did MMC mean for
No,
Martians and stuff like that?
I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I knew that if I didn't ask specific story moments or something like that, you wouldn't get names or you know like I thought about like the bonus question being like list all the ships mentioned this season.
Well, I thought something like where it was Jules Mal's secret base, which was on Io. In
Yeah.
Jupiter.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the kind of things I thought you would ask because I looked through the Wikipedia, but I didn't get a chance to watch all the show.
Yeah, this season's really good because it does a good job of kind of pulling the wool away and letting you see how there's like not like an Illuminati, but there's like a power council that runs all sorts of stuff. So, and
I wasn't prepared to win. I thought I was going to get destroyed.
I can tell you're still typing away at your phone.
You just use one of my punishments.
Punish yourself.
Self-flagellation. Come on, Tom.
I
You
don't
want me to give you a punishment?
No, I don't want you to give it.
I'll give you a punishment, Tom. All right,
Dead
maybe.
air. Dead air.
So, anyways, Mitch,
You.
how do you like Destiny so far?
It's pretty good. I've enjoyed it.
Have you gotten the lands yet?
Yeah.
You already got it?
Yeah.
How fast? When did you get that?
You get it when you finish chapter 1.
You get the
Or no, I got it before I finished chapter 1.
the exotic
Or
lands?
no, not the lance, the glaive. That's what I have.
The glaive.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, Hayden.
You get
Give
it
me a
first.
punishment to give to Mitch.
What is the glaive?
It's the one like the
The pole, right?
super, yeah. Where it's got the
Where did
blade.
you get that at?
You get it in like the first mission,
But you
and then you have to go and craft it.
oh, okay, I haven't done that part yet.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm on the brink of crafting it.
Yeah, you get like a piece, and then you have to go and craft it after you finish the mission.
All right, cool. So you're deferring to me for
A Mitch punishment.
a Mitch punishment. This is from my wife. She said, make somebody do this. And if I had internet, I would say, okay. All right, here it is. Mitch, you have to play a phone game.
Okay.
It is called Twerk Race 3D.
What?
Twerk Race 3D.
Yep, look. So your little character there, you got to run down the thingy, run down the road.
And your butt gets
And you have
exponentially
to-
larger.
You have to swipe your butt to hit like hamburgers and broccoli.
He
You know,
might enjoy this.
You have to avoid the broccoli, I think. You have to hit only like the hamburgers to get your butt big. And then like eventually other players will show up and you have to twerk them off the road. with
Which
your butt.
giant, outrageous badonkadunk.
Yep. So there you go. That's
He's
your
laughing. I don't think he's going
That's
to.
gonna be so stupid.
He's going to be going,
I want 2 hours of content for this, Mitch.
Okay.
Twerk Race 3D, the phone game. This is the first time we Stoop so low to do a phone. That's what I'm snooty about. Phone games.
No, we did do the one to him.
Which one?
Didn't the card sword thing?
The card sword
It was like the dating app thing almost.
No, that was on Xbox.
That was on Xbox.
That was on Xbox?
Yeah.
No, I thought that was a phone game.
No.
That was it was on Xbox Game Pass.
Surely you jest.
I'm dead serious. Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was real. It was on there.
yeah.
It was real. It existed.
So I'm excited for that review, Mitch.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah. Well, I make sure you're playing that game at work when somebody important walks in, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All
Do you
right.
get a power up if you smack your phone?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you play it with your actual butt. I don't know.
Okay. I'll film that for you this directly
no,
to you.
No, thank you. I don't want to see that. What's a?
I've been stricken blind.
Are we in a forest or something? So,
Anyways.
yeah, we're a little 10 minutes early, but we gotta get rolling though because we gotta record the special and then bounce. So that's it for this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Reach out to Mitch on social media so we can get more information about what you guys want to talk about. And looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.
What's this button do?
That sounds like you in the bathroom.
Now it didn't sound like a foghorn from a ship.